question.
It's like you could choose two people. What's happened?
The one suspect escaped.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
You gotta analyze his hair.
Like trinkets.
His fingernails look. Yeah. What are we missing?
Peg leg.
Yeah, we saw, like, Watson fix his leg. I was trying to read that.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square statue. I work for the council. I swear it.
I swear it.
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know.
I swear.
Mr. Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it, I swear.
I swear it.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No. It was a long time ago. I already forgot. I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fella. But I ain't proud of what I did. All my family, my parents, my brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Oh, my family. Did you literally hear that?
What?
My
Please,
parents,
escort
my
this
brothers,
suspect for
my
interrogation.
cats, my dogs all died when I was a kid. It's like a
Good day
song.
to you, sir.
It's back
My name is
song.
Sherlock Holmes.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged yet.
Yet.
Got the black lung, Pop. Oh, like black sputum, as in does he literally have the black lung?
Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes, I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
Black sputum.
Why not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
Ah, well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner then?
Since the age of
Sorry,
13,
the joke
yes,
about the
at the
black
Newcastle
lung.
mines.
That's
15 years of hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
Do or don't. Why not?
A book.
Should've looked at their evidence
Karl
first.
Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark. This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating a million barbarians is not a true Republican. Sounds about right.
Sure.
What?
What was that guy's, like, letter? Or was that somebody else?
It was a bookmark page in a book he had.
Yeah, because it said he was an anarchist. It doesn't help your cause. Although I was just reading about this in my book about Victoria, like all the stuff that happened early on in her reign and before she
Electrical
took the throne,
wires.
there was a lot of like workers and anarchist uprisings.
And he was in debt.
Yeah.
Thick leather gloves. They're probably
Because you have the
insulated.
poorhouses, Joel.
Murad,
Awful
quite a
places.
popular brand of cigarette. Whiskey. Of poor quality. My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith. Reginald Butcher had problems with his job. This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new. Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
He's the one that ate the licorice on the dead man.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address. The initials MB.
It's a mistake, I swear it. I shouldn't be here.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How'd you know about that? You a mind reader?
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes. I teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught, so we're not as dumb as you might think. And I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
Hey, mister, let me out. I'm innocent, I swear it.
But he's gonna go in there anyway. Curiosity.
I can play dead and wait for Watson to show up.
The belongings of the victims, Rasco and his acolyte. A Webley revolver. Rasco is fond of licorice. Ha! The licorice was found both at the sewers and amongst Rasco's belongings. A normal pocket knife. A standard deck of playing cards. A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
It's a mistake.
Condemn me to death. That's your job, after all.
Whoa, got a lot of stuff here. Whoops. Stop. I guess I'm good to go.
I feel so much better now.
I told Brianna about cooking eggs in the microwave, how it causes an explosion.
Okay.
There were eggs on the food we were watching.
I'm apparently in the children's ward. I'm apparently in the children's ward.
Shut up. You must have a child again. He's with child.
No, they said the girl, her condition was stationary. Is that him?
I think it's him sitting there, yeah.
Mr. Butcher's wife. A young woman lost her life. Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm. Merrill Butcher. Mr. Reginald Butcher, I come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
She your daughter?
My pretty little Merrill. She's very ill. Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry, I understand now.
Yeah, we know he's married. We just saw him and how his wife died. Yeah.
Must have been once was prosperous.
Yeah.
Can she be cured?
It'll take a long time, but I'm confident that we'll win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise.
Yes. Probably just a question of money.
What are you talking about? It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win.
I do hope so. Although the treatment at the Karolinska University Hospital is very expensive.
Yeah, it's our only hope. Thanks to the good Dr. Blowberry, she finally has a bed. We're going out next week. It's our last chance. Do you have children?
Yes. I have a daughter too.
We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not?
Yes. Of course, yes. What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I see. Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
Meryl's asleep.
Get some pots and pans and start banging.
Oh my god. This is an awful.
I think it's indicating that I have everything I need here. have the conclusion that any of them could have done it. Is there a conclusion that none of them did it? That or we just pick one and it'll tell us. So I mean, this guy seemed the most guilty. Mr. Garrett.
Which one was he?
The electrician.
Oh.
There was the electrician, the I swear it guy, or the sick daughter guy.
Yeah, just choose first, guys.
Unless it's I swear it, because he's obviously lying with all the I swears it's.
I swear it.
Let's look at the clues. So for Mr. Fowler to have done it, we had to think that he was of sufficient knowledge to create the electrical trap. It's the same with him. He has to have sufficient knowledge to create the electrical trap.
He could, but then he also said that there was a caddy that was stolen, unless he was lying about that.
So it's what I'm gathering is that whoever did it has electrical knowledge, and
But the anarchist had.
he was the one with the most electrical knowledge, from what I remember. And he had debt to the Bank of England. And he had the thing that talked about exterminating barbarians in his book. Well, I'm gonna pick the electrician guy.
Which one?
Mr. Garrett.
No, I mean the chapter.
So, dangerous anarchist. You can condemn him or work hard all his life and ended up in debt to the bank. And he deserves a second chance. Which one do we want?
Wait, so they're saying he, laid a trap for the criminals?
Yes. All of them that's saying that they killed their accomplices. If you go to the other ones, it's the same thing. So he killed the gang. The first guy killed the accomplices, or he helped the gang and killed them for money. So plus these guys. Oh yeah. So it's not. I'm picking him. Do you want us to give him a second chance or condemn him?
I'm just trying to decide. Well, I mean, if I feel bad that he's like poor, having just read about the conditions of this time, but he also like endangered a crap ton of people. If it is him, and like didn't give a crap who he tramples in the process, which is the whole like mindset of like revolutionists. Like,
okay, so you just pick one.
So then condemn him. Now we wait.
For me to press X.
Thomas Garrett, we are arresting you for the double murder of Rasco and his accomplice in addition to the bank robbery.
Bravo! Case closed. Exactly what the bourgeoisie in power expects from you. Don't bother to look any further.
Well, if you have a solid alibi, I should like to hear it.
What for? Small people such as us are eternal victims of a corrupted justice. Do your duty then, lackey.
So was it right? No. That's what I was worried about. Because I was like, maybe if it's the butcher guy, but then maybe they want you to think it's the butcher guy because it seems too obvious that it would be the butcher guy.
It's gonna be I Swear It guy. It's not the guy with the sick daughter.
But if it is the butcher guy, then I feel bad for him and would like give him a second chance.
I'll condemn him just to spite
No,
him.
don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't.
Well, I'm gonna pick the I Swear It guy first, though.
But I feel like I don't have enough backstory on I Swear It guy. I'm just kind of like, I don't know how I feel about you.
I know that he's annoying as crap. We're imprisoning him because he's annoying.
Swear it guy?
Yes. I should have known it was him because he swore it. I don't know why.
Mr. Fowler, you assisted Rasco in robbing the bank, and then you killed him to keep the money for yourself. You are under arrest.
What? But it's not true. I never killed anyone. I swear it.
I think you just wanted to hear him say that.
Dang it.
So it was Butcher Guy. But please don't condemn him, please.
Why?
Please.
Why?
Please do not.
Why?
Please, please.
Why?
Please, I will be so upset. And
I
will
swear
be
it.
upset. Please, can you just not condemn him?
Oh my gosh. Why does it matter? You can watch the other ending on YouTube.
Please. He has a sick daughter and
Yes,
died.
so he must be condemned.
No! Please, Joby, that's so funny. Sherlock has a daughter. He has a daughter. It's the thing. Please, just please. Please do not do it. I'm serious. I will be really upset. Please.
Mr. Butcher.
Shh. She's finally asleep. I knew you'd
You
return.
should go to Stockholm with your daughter. You will save her. I've made my decision. Leave now.
You understand, I was forced to do all this.
Perhaps you were.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye.
Fever Dreams. Is that the next one?
It was the last one.
Oh, because of Crazy Lady?
The neighbor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like opened the door like,
Holmes, at last you're back. We can't find Kate.
What?
She went for her lesson, but the teacher says that Kate never arrived.
Mrs. Hudson!
She's gone out to ask around the neighborhood. I hope she'll be back soon, Holmes.
Kate! Are you here? Kate! She was writing something here.
was it a love letter to Williams?
Kate took her diary. What happened here? Why would she take her suitcase?
Maybe she found out whatever the truth is. That
Why was it left open?
And she ran away.
All of her favorites. Kate packed her things and left. I don't understand.
Running away because you're a
that?
terrible father.
The sound came from Alice's room. Alice! Kate! Kate! Where are you?
You never do anything right! I've had enough of you not caring about me! You don't understand anything! I wish Alice would adopt me!
Let's put something funny in my teeth.
Yeah.
It's like a scarecrow assassin. Just in my Sherlock train. Okay.
You're Sherlock train.
Alice, where is my daughter?
Your daughter? You don't have one, Mr. Holmes. You never did.
I told you she put the...
Slap her.
Holmes, stop!
I'll make her talk.
We don't need her. Just use your skill. I'll take care of her.
Well, I couldn't condemn that guy, but I can slap Alice.
Yeah.
Whatever. Where's the slap mark? morning. Oh, was it you?
This will not change anything, Mr. Holmes.
This is what I heard from upstairs. Alice entered through here. I remember this place from my last visit. It's different now. Something was taken from here. Choice is not entirely correct.
I forget, did you say that they referenced his daughter like in the other game at all?
Choice is not entirely correct.
I've got all my spam reports all got processed at the same time.
Choice is not entirely correct. Choice is not entirely correct. Choice is not entirely correct.
Finding what's missing?
Yeah, but there's like a lot of stuff.
My choice is not entirely correct.
And some of it's like still here, but
My choice is not entirely correct.
So I don't know if I'm supposed to select those things or not.
Search the room, Holmes.
I'm over this.
choice is not entirely correct.
Which part was this called?
My choice is not entirely correct. Choice is not entirely correct.
Which items do I need to select?
Face, hat, we already got that, okay.
Portrait, candles, spells.
Portrait of Alice's father, William Hamilton, and some items required to conduct a séance are missing. The lead goes to the cemetery. Watson, keep an eye on her. Kate, are you here? Kate, what did she do to you? Alice brought them to perform the ritual. Those candles have been alight for almost 3 hours. That's where Alice's father was buried.
So you're like ready?
Go to the old cemetery. Find the crypt. The crossing. Trampled by feet. Kate's suitcase. Why did she leave it here? Kate's diary.
Basically creepy, and then Alice was
Where do we find him, Father?
Alice, my daughter.
Alice?
I know the answer to your question.
I can't believe that Alice made my little girl go through all this. Damned woman! Felled by bullet. Scholar of Rose. Earth-digging giant. The 4 others. These writings constitute a single message, a guide. Please! Oh my God.
What?
It's Alice's father, mummified. It's Alice's father, mummified. Stormland. Madame Destiny. A map of British rivers. Alice keeps her father's belongings in this room, even the canteen from his boat. Alice sleeps here. Alice is not merely peculiar, she is mentally ill.
I like how this just went from, like...
This witch. Alice, she brought my daughter even further. They followed this direction in this message. They went to the
like, your first in the game and then just got messed up, and then it went from, like... just... like, she's a creepy witch to, like, Norman Bates. Like, Psycho.
Hold on, Kate.
I'm gonna stop it.
I need to recall some facts about certain famous people buried in this cemetery.
You have to read the facts and figure out where each of the crypts are to use the map.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing that tonight. I'm tired.
I'm pretty sure that guy who said he was 7 feet tall was whatever the giant one was.